What should you do if someone is breaking into your home?
There is disagreement among some Wisconsin sheriffs about how to handle that.
The dispute started with the release of a controversial public service announcement.
You can beg for mercy from a violent criminal, hide under the bed, or you can fight back. But are you prepared? Consider taking a certified safety course and handling a firearm so you can defend yourself until we get there.
The radio ad you're listening to features Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark. He is urging residents to make sure they are able to protect themselves because he says just calling 911 is not always good enough.
But some also are saying that Clark is discouraging people from calling 911, and that has at least one other sheriff in the state concerned. Fox 11's Alex Rinaldo brings us balanced coverage tonight.
In part of his public service announcement, Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark tells listeners times are tough for law enforcement. He says people should learn to defend themselves, specifically with guns.
With officers laid off and furloughed, simply calling 911 and waiting is no longer your best option.
But Dodge County Sheriff Todd Nails worries some victims might not call 911 because of Clark's words.
It's so important to dial 911. Don't ever put out a message that 911 is not reliable and not the first thing to do.
Nails says officers have a better chance to help or solve a crime if victims call 911. He also says by blaming furloughs and layoffs, Clark is not taking responsibility for his job as sheriff.
That's whining. I will tell you, I need more people. As a law enforcement professional, I will provide the services I need to the people with resources I have.
In fact, according to the Office of Justice Assistance, the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department handled 17 violent crimes between 2009 and 2010, while the Dodge County Sheriff's Department handled 59. That's likely because Clark's department only has jurisdiction over the Milwaukee County Jail and parks, but Clark continues to defend his PSA.
There are certain things that you can and should do to protect yourself. It's always been my belief that personal safety is an individual responsibility.
Nails says he supports citizens' rights to arm themselves, but says there are other steps people should take to protect themselves before turning to weapons only. Steps like installing security systems, outdoor lights, and locking doors.
There's so many things you can do to deter you becoming a victim of violence, but going right to shooting and kill people, that's a stretch.
In Juneau, Alex Rinaldo, Fox 11 News.
The public service announcement began running last week, but only in the Milwaukee area.